So hello guys, welcome back to my channel. So today the video would be about discussing important topics for intermediate macro 2 in semester 4. So let's begin. So we basically have three units. Unit 1 would be fiscal and monetary policy, Unit 2 financial markets and crisis, and Unit 3 is issues in open economy. So let's begin. So Unit 1 is a very vast unit which is named as fiscal and monetary policy, in which expectation policy, which include inflation and employment with credibility topic, government budget constraint, in which there are three cases for debt repayment, which are next year, after 2 years, and stabilizing debt, Ricardian equivalence, cyclically adjusted deficits. The topic for wars and deficits, it includes two main topics, namely distributional effects and tax distortions, dangers of high debt with debt default, design of monetary policy from money supply targeting to interest rate targeting, Taylor's interest rate rule, inflation and Phillips curve, costless disinflation with rational expectations, Lucas supply equation. Now the most important topic is the IS-PC-MR model, which is the IS Phillips curve monetary rule model, in which we have three diagram cases: sacrifice ratios and disinflation strategies, cold turkey or gradualist approach, inflation in the ISLM model with diagram from readings. For Unit 2 financial markets and crisis, it is basically kind of a theoretical unit, but still we have to go through some major concepts like role of banks in the US financial crisis, leverage, limitations of the policy, liquidity trap, and slow recovery of output. We have to majorly grasp the theoretical points also with few diagrams about liquidity trap and limitations of policy. Now coming to Unit 3, issues in open economy, we have BOP and exchange rates, fixed exchange rate, flexible exchange rate, and exchange rate measures, isolation in open economy, capital mobility with BOP and capital flows, policy dilemmas in external and internal balance, Mundell-Fleming model under perfect capital mobility, under two cases of fixed exchange rate and flexible exchange rate, where we will be studying expansionary fiscal policy and expansionary monetary policy. Another short note topic can be beggar than never policy. Adjustment under fixed exchange rate, we would having automatic adjustment, which is also known as classical adjustment, and policy adjustment, which includes either expenditure switching policy, namely devaluation, and expenditure reducing policy. Exchange rate and prices, and also the J-curve effect, which shows the diagrammatical effect of balance of trade in short run and long run. Hysteresis of effects of overvaluation, functions of foreign exchange markets, participants in foreign exchange markets, arbitrage, 2-point arbitrage and 3-point arbitrage, and also the importance of international transactions and BOP measurement. Moving ahead, we have spot, forward, futures and options market, currency swaps, the difference between futures and forward markets, foreign exchange risk, which includes hedging, speculation, interest arbitrage, purchasing power parity theories. There are two theories, namely absolute PPP theory and relative PPP theory. The disadvantages of both are very important. Monetary approach to BOP and fixed exchange rate, flexible exchange rate, and exchange rate determination. Now we have formal monetary approach in appendix 15.1, expectations and interest differentials, in which we use expected appreciation and risk premium variables. Simple asset market model, in which we have demand for domestic money balances, domestic bond and foreign bond, also known as portfolio balance approach. Extended asset market model with functional relationships between the demand for M, D and F. The formal asset market model, which is given in appendix 15.2. Portfolio adjustments and exchange rates, exchange rate overshooting with four diagrams. Covered interest arbitrage margin derivation is given in appendix 14.1. These appendix things are very important as they are mentioned specifically in the reading list. As you can also see, exchange rate bands, adjustable peg systems, crawling peg systems, and managed floating system, all with diagrams. So that's it. I have discussed all the important topics. Also, for full notes of intermediate macro 2, you can go to the description box, and the link will be added after 1 hour of the video premiere. Thank you guys. Subscribe for more.